say enough about Bentonville, Arkansas. Pretty much everything there revolves around mountain biking. Still funny or what?
Oh my god. Awesome.
Totally different than an airplane. As we made our way to Colorado Springs from Telluride, we drove through Canyon City. We saw signs for Royal Gorge and helicopter tours. You know, Samir had never been in a helicopter before, so we figured this would be the perfect opportunity. These chairlifts were a whole new experience for us, and neither one of us had been skiing before. After a few times we got it all figured out. I can see the draw to downhill, or park I should say. Not having to do any climbs, get all the fun of riding down, it makes sense. We just don't get that option here in Florida. Itsy Bitsy was such a great first trail. It's fast and flowy. Of course, you can control your speed and go at your own pace. It was a great trail. Riders of all levels were there, from young kids to older adults, people who had never been before on a downhill course and people that had. Great trail. Okay, so this trail, Viper's Den, the Blue Trail, was by far my favorite out of the two. We only rode Itsy Bitsy and Viper's Den that day as we had never been downhill before, but this trail was perfect. It added a bit more difficulty, a bit more technical line selection, and it's just overall fun. It's fast, flowy at times, and technical at times. It was just an absolute blast to me. showed up to the rail yard. It was closed that day due to all the recent rain they had had. As you can see, the Lake Atalanta trails run right off the backside of the rail yard bike park, so it wasn't really a big deal that they were closed. These trails are fantastic, and I really enjoyed them. Definitely don't overlook this section when you're in town. Alright, so it's a little late in the video for me to give you the backstory, but basically that's my wife Samara and I. We built a camper van and just recently got into mountain biking. This was the first time we've had the opportunity to take this much time off consecutively after we both worked for our jobs basically for about 18 or 19 years. We had 17 days total, and this was kind of a sampling platter. We ended up going from Florida to Bentonville, Arkansas, then out to the Grand Canyon, then to Page, Arizona to Horseshoe Bend. From there we made our way up into Colorado, starting with Durango, then Telluride, then Colorado Springs. After Colorado Springs we made our way down to Spider Mountain, Texas to the Downhill Mountain Bike Park. This was the first time for us as mentioned before, and it did not disappoint. As far as sightseeing is concerned, Horseshoe Bend was one of our favorites. The Grand Canyon is definitely amazing, but Horseshoe Bend for whatever reason just really seemed to be the highlight for the both of us. Telluride. We both absolutely loved it there. Very, very dog friendly. We stayed at a beautiful hotel, Hotel Telluride. Unfortunately, we had to leave there a day early just because there was a lot of snow already on the ground, and there was projected to be several more inches for the next coming days. Being that we're from Florida, our vehicle and ourselves, we just weren't prepared for all that, so we went ahead and took off a day early. We'll definitely be back. While in Colorado Springs, we visited Guard of the Gods and did an e-bike tour. This was a great experience. The tour guide was absolutely hilarious, very knowledgeable, and the bikes were a blast. I can see the draw to e-bikes as well. The e-bikes made climbing in the elevation so much easier. This trip was an absolute blast for Samara and I. We hope that shows in a video, and we do really appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next time.